How you doing, folks? I am big guy in a ridiculous hat, and I got another video for you. No, 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 I'm not. I'm Craig, and if you saw my video earlier with the haul, I got a hat that I was happy about. Until I opened it, and I realized that this hat is not necessarily made for a big head with a lot of hair. It's actually probably made for an infant, or me as an infant. Either way, I'm a little upset about it because I was planning on rocking this hat out for the rest of the winter. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But I did say I would wear it in my next video, in my Atkins video, and I will do that because it's an Atkins video, and Atkins is the freaking man. So I got two, not one, two things open for Mr. Atkins. One of which you've seen a lot of people open. Oh, not a lot, only a few, because there's only 60 of them. But I got my favorite package in the world. Well, this is my favorite package that comes from a far part of the world. It comes from Thailand. I get packages in Thailand, folks. What about you? It is one of no, I won't say that. It's my favorite single figure company. I can say that without lying. It's a small one though. It is Mister. Well, I don't know if he wants his name out there, but Martin. I'm going to say your first name anyway. Distinctive Dummies. Distinctive Dummies. If you're unaware, and if you're unaware, then you're prepared to spend a lot of money. Well, the hat is going to be off by the time this is over. It is a custom figure company, and they make nothing but really, really exclusive releases. For this month, he came out with two phenomenal ones. Sadly, the funds were low, so I could not get the 3-pack, which awesome. But I did, and even if the funds weren't well, I would have opened. I would have sold some blood, donated some sperm, given some plasma to get this next bad figure. Because what's in here is something I've wanted for a long time. I have a custom figure of this individual. My boy Brian from Last Chance Customs made an awesome one from Night of the Creeps, but that's a small one. This is a ton more detail. I'm trying to convince Martin to take this and do one of Night of the Creeps. But I spoke about it enough, so I'm sure you can sort of figure things out. But we have a custom figure of the man himself, the myth, the legend, if you will, Mr. Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins is a horror movie staple. He is probably one of my single favorite horror movie actors. He's one of those. He's like the male Danielle Harris, for maybe for different reasons. But when I see Danielle Harris is in a movie, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check that out. Good scream queen, fun, gorgeous. Atkins, well, good male scream queen king, I guess. As far as gorgeous, I don't really know to judge. But I'm sure he has his fans. But what we have here, I may not be delicate, although it doesn't look like I'm being that delicate. We have, and he put this one in a box. He doesn't always. A lot of times his figures are in their own plastic casing, but I think he did this to match up with the Halloween ones, the other package. We got Distinctive Dummy, custom figure of Dr. Chalice. Okay, with Daniel Chalice. Look at that face is perfect. Okay, I so need this to turn into the guy from Night of the Creeps. But even if it doesn't, I had to have this figure. Look at the box artwork on the box. This is a perfect example. And even Mr. Meathook, as soon as these were up, like I hit him up, like apparently he had known already, I talked to Martin, because even Meathook, I think, kept his in the box because he appreciates the beauty that is the artwork. This is such an awesome figure. And like I said, the other thing that was made was a 3-pack with the kids with the masks on. How's that hat doing? It's coming off any second now. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It instantly becomes one of my probably top 5 favorite figures. See, anyone watching this video, you're probably not listening to me. You probably just turn off the sound and just stay on the hat and see how long it can stay. And the next thing I got a big envelope. What could be in the big envelope? Well, I did say Tom Atkins, didn't I? Oh no, is it going to be a Tom Atkins autograph? Would that not be crazy if it was a Tom Atkins Haul autograph? Well, we lost the hat. Tell you what, my friends I do trades with, if you're interested in that hat, and you don't mind the fact that it was on my big noggin for 5 minutes, let me know, and I will happily include it in a box for you. Because I assure you, that is the last time you ever see it on my head. I need a big hat though, damn it. I like that. Because then I can hide this wig. Da-da-da. Ouch. Come on. This is why I missed my knife. I don't know where my knife is. I mentioned that in all your video. But we'll figure this out. Okay. Just ripping stuff away. Okay. What we have here, and I want to thank, I want to say the abbreviation is CSR. I'm hoping they have a card in here. I can check them out and give them their due love. Maybe it says on here. Oh, no, there's CSR collectibles. I saw CSR advertise that they had a Tom Atkins signing coming up. And I never worked with them before. Like, I never bought anything through them. So then I reached out to a company that I do know and I have bought from, Mint Authentics, and they just said, no, we're not doing Atkins, but our friend is. And by them vouching for him, I'm like, oh, cool, I didn't have anything to worry about. But the guy from there hit me up, and I talked to him about it. And I wanted Atkins Auto, but every picture that they had it Halloween based, understandably, because it's a Halloween 3 signing. But Halloween 3 it's a fine movie. Don't get upset. It's a fine movie. It's okay for what it is. But it is no Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps is in my top 10. Halloween 3 is not in my top 10. I don't know where it falls. It's in a favorable place, but it's a while before it comes up. So he did say, hey, you know what? I can try getting some Night of the Creeps stuff. I would have loved personally him with a gun and then had signed have like the thrill me inscription with the shooting. He didn't have that. They picked up they had two options for me, which is cool because they didn't have any, and they went out of their way to get some options for me. So I got you have the poster with the guy and the girl and the frame throw on the steps. I'm like, well, there's no Atkins there. And then you also have the poster with the zombie hand coming through the wall, through the door. And even though Atkins is in either of those posters, or maybe if he's in the one, it's small and I didn't notice it. Like, the zombie hand is a little more iconic, so I like that. I would have loved to have gotten the inscription, good news, girls, good news, bad news, girls, dates are here, bad news, did that. I didn't have an option for anything that big, but I did get to thrill me. So, without further ado, and this is authenticated by JSA and signed, Thrill Me, Tom Atkins, Detective Cameron. Look at that. An 11 by 17, I believe, which I will be putting this bad boy in a frame and hanging my blind figure light with it. Look how pretty that is. And like, nice white ink, which I'll be honest, I asked them, hey, what do you suggest? Like, gotta go white, got big with it. You have the JSA sticker right on there. So I tell you what, if you've seen ads thrown around for CSR, and likely you have if you bought from some of the other companies, the way the search algorithms work, they'll probably pick you up, send you. I cannot recommend them more. We're lucky in today's collectible age. We got good companies: CSR, Mint Authentic, Zobi. We're also unlucky because we have good companies, and that means we wind up spending a lot more money. But this is my Tom Atkins haul. This, beautiful. One day, if this got turned into the Night of the Creeps, oh, it'd be fun. Modern, got to think about it. But that is great. Same way that's one of my top 5 figures. This instantly becomes one of my top 5 autos. Might even be top 3 autos of I'm such a big fan of this freaking movie. And this image is such a cool one. Okay, I've gussed enough over it, folks. As always, thanks for checking out my videos. If you like something, give it a like. If you dislike it, that's okay. Dislike, but if you do like it, why don't you give it a sub? Like I said, this month we got a lot of cool things happening. We had a bunch go up today. I was shooting for 4. I may only wind up doing 3 because I apparently did a whole video and it didn't film, and I'm a little upset about that. But this month alone, we got 2 BAMs, 2 Loots, Fright Crate, which is going to be phenomenal this month. My Little Box of Horrors, is supposed to come tomorrow, I believe. So if I'm not too tired after work, maybe I'll bang one out right away. Otherwise, look for that probably Wednesday. But folks, thanks, which as always, thank you, and have a great one. Peace.